but it wasn't an easy road, because people would tell me, I would literally have my lecturers tell me, don't come back, you're not smart enough, you're not rich enough, you can't do this, you can't do that. Are you going to accept all the negatives that people are going to say to you?
No.
Don't accept it, because you are not what they say you are. You are not. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are smart. And you are courageous. Okay? All of you here today are showing me that you're good with punctuality and attendance. Are you here today? So you're already on the road to go on to achieve great and wonderful things, because it shows that you have the courage to come out to school. You have the courage to listen and learn, which will enable you to do all that you can and will aspire to be, okay? So as I said, in college, they told me, don't come back. You can't do this. You're not smart enough. And what they would do is they'll tell my peers that didn't look like me, that were, unfortunately, that were white, that they would push them and say, you do this, you do that. And they wouldn't give me any opportunities. They'll push me to the back, okay? My mum's here today and she will tell you, when I went to university, one of the lecturers said to me, they shouted at me actually, and they said, come out of my classroom, I don't want you here anymore. They didn't want me there. You're wasting your time, leave university. And they said, I'm taking you off the register, I don't want to see you in my face anymore. Did I accept what he told me to do? No. I was in that lecture the next day, bright and early, in the morning, front seat, and I didn't give up, okay? So I'm telling you, do not give up. Keep going. Don't let what people say push you down or prevent you to be the amazing woman that you are, because please believe that you are an amazing person and you will go on and achieve great and wonderful things. I honestly believe that, because many of us have at least one person in our lives that will say something that isn't nice, that makes you feel that you can't go on to achieve all the things that you want to do. But please believe that you can, you will, and it can be done. And what I will do is I will even speak to Mr. Wilkes today to give me a report to let me know how you women have continued to do great and wonderful things. That you're still attending school, that you're still coming on time, and that you're doing everything in your power to make sure you're doing your work, your homework, and that you're behaving and doing all the things you need to do to achieve your goals, okay? So I say that to say, when I finished university and I pushed on and I carried on to that lecture, I was given the opportunity, before I even finished university, to work in a beautiful place. It's the world's leading institute for cancer research and treatment. It's a place called the Royal Marsden. And this is where the royal family, we have the Prince William that goes there as a spokesperson. And they've never ever employed anyone out of their own students. And I went to a completely different university, and guess who they gave a job to? You. Did I believe what the teachers told me in school? No. Did I believe what the teachers told me in college? No. Did I believe what they told me in university? No. Am I what they say I am? No. Okay? So I say all of this to say, even when things feel like you can't do it, when things feel hard, when you feel like these things are unachievable, when you feel like these things are unattainable, you can. You can, you can, and you can. And you know why? Because you already know the answer. Tell me the theme, please. And that's the reason why, because you really are your greatest asset. And I believe and I know that you'll go on and do great and wonderful things. Okay, so that's just a small snippet of just my career, okay? So going on now, I've had the opportunity where I've now actually produced 2 books. okay? And what I will do today is I will actually bless your school with 2 of these books, okay? So that you guys can have an understanding of what it is to kind of go through a range of difficulties. Mum, if you just lift it up for me, just so that you can see the book. And my book is called Darkness to Light. And the reason it is called that is because I went through hardship. Believe it or not, yeah? I went through hardship, I went through difficulties, but I persevered. When people told me I couldn't, when the financial means were not there, I did not give up. When I was at university, they actually told me, go and work for a couple of years and come back because you can't afford it. I said no, because I am not what they say I am, because I am my greatest asset. And that's what I believe for all of you women today, that you will go on and you will achieve great and wonderful things. Can I have all of you to stand up at a moment for me? Now, this is something that I do with a lot of my young ladies in London, okay? And I need you to say this with belief and knowing that you are amazing.